Okay, so we have multiple breaking news coming out. Please share this video. Today is January 11, 2025, and welcome to the Real GS News channel. Before I start, guys, give this video a big thumbs up. It will actually help to spread this information. And once again, thank you so much for the love and support. Information's coming out. The Bear Industrial Plant was hit, and it was hit really hard. Check out the thumbnail of this video, guys. That was a huge hit. Now the fire's under control after Ukrainian drone strike. So we're gonna get to all this here, guys. We have more breaking news. Look at this one. The Bear plans to discuss new security agreements with Donald to roll back NATO. So we're gonna get to all this here, guys. Once again, Donald and Vladimir meeting incoming. Can the deal maker end the biblical war? Well, we're going to find out, guys. We are going to find out. This one here is going to be huge. All right, so you have Donald and Barack funeral whisper fast. We need a quiet place. That's what Donald told Barack. You mean we need to talk in private? We need to talk in private. All right, so we're going to see what's going on with all this. I'm gonna start with this one here. I'm gonna start with this one. So you have a lip reader put out this information, and he's like, "This is what they were talking about." So we have all this here, guys. So let's see what Donald and who were discussing at the funeral. All right. So once again, before I start, please share the video. Give this video a big thumbs up. And for those of you that want to send us letters or prayer requests, you can send it to me, US Santiago, or my wife, Jessica Santiago, at 3432 US Highway 19, number 2, Holiday, Florida, 34691. All right, so in the front row of Jimmy, you know what, Donald and the 44th had what appeared to be a friendly chat, but lip readers say it was anything but small talk. Donald allegedly leaned over and said, "We need a quiet place to discuss a matter of importance." Whoa. When the 44th reportedly called something a core, Donald shot back with the most Donald response ever. "Yeah, right. I can't think of anything that's a core." At one point, Donald added, "I pulled out of that is the condition." Can you imagine that? A line vague enough to be about anything from the Persian deal to whether ketchup counts as a vegetable. And for the final, Donald allegedly told the 44th, "Call me at the 40 after, yep, potentially mispronouncing foyer. Because, well, why not? What's the real topic? Nukes? Greenland? The art of holding grudges?" Stay tuned. Alright, so once again, I do believe that it's going to be a behind closed doors discussion. Alright, so again, guys, like I said, there's going to be a lot of stuff that's going to take place under Donald term. And again, you guys already know that the White House has gotten in contact with Donald team and warned them about Persian nuclear. Warned them about, all these other events and how to prepare for the Mid-East war, and especially Russia. So we're going to get to all this here. We got some more breaking news. Once again, please share the video. The Bear Industrial Plant fire under control after Ukrainian drone strike. A fire at a strategic industrial plant in Engels, reportedly sparked by a Ukrainian drone, is now under control. Now, the blaze near a military airbase for nuclear-capable bombers caused 2 firefighters gone and significant damage earlier this week. Authorities reduced the fire area by 80%, though the state of emergency status remains unclear. So we're gonna get to that one. All right, so Reuters is putting out the information, but let me just let me bring this one up really quick. Donald and Vladimir meeting incoming. Can the deal maker end the biblical war? Donald, who famously gets along with everyone, including Vladimir, says the talks are being arranged to fix what he calls Joe mess. Now his plans? Leverage relationship and negotiate like only Donald can. Donald claims he can end the biblical war in Ukraine in 24 hours. Or as he now put it, 6 months if the gets in the way. Now critics are clutching their pearls over fears Ukraine might have to cut a deal. But hey, peace in our time doesn't come without a price, right? But we're gonna find out, guys. But information's coming out, and I did post a video yesterday that it ain't gonna be 24 hours, possibly 100 days. Donald can end the war in 100 days. And so it's not going to be 24 hours. I just don't see that happening. And again, only time will tell. Only time will tell. And again, guys, I want to bring this one up too. The Bear plans to discuss new security agreements with sleeping giant leader Donald to roll back NATO. Now, Vladimir wants to change rules of international order, so there are no warnings to the Bear. And Donald wants to win down NATO anyway. Here's the thing. What's wrong? Here's the thing, guys, is that, we could pull out from this biblical war, but the Europeans, they're going to continue doing their part by sending a whole bunch of money and equipments to Ukraine. And that's going to be their problem. Alright, guys, let me just pull up this information really quick. Alright, so Reuters is putting out this info. And fire at industrial plant after drone strike under control. So a huge event at an industrial plant in the Bear Volga region is under control, local authorities said on Saturday. Days after the blaze, reportedly at an oil depot strategically positioned near a military base. An air base began following a Ukrainian drone strike. Authorities on Wednesday said an industrial plant had been hit without disclosing further details about the site. The area of the fire at an industrial enterprise in Engels was reduced by 80%. The amount of smoke has also decreased significantly, the Gov said. Alright, so once again, last night we did talk about that there was going to be a drone strike. So it was not clear whether a state of emergency declared in this region, a city of 200,000, some 730 kilometers, 450 miles southeast of Moscow, was still in effect. Once again, two firefighter passed earlier this week while trying to stop the spreading. The Ukrainian military said on Wednesday it has set fire to an oil depot that serves an air base for the Bear nuclear-capable bombers. Now, once again, Engel is hundreds of kilometers from Ukraine. In December 2022, 3 of the Bear Air Force personnel were out when a drone was taken down. Alright, so that's the big breaking news updates there, guys. Now, give me a second here. Let's see if I can find some updates when it comes to nation against nation. If you can, please share the video. So I want to bring this up. So the Bear leadership intends to enter negotiation with the new leader, and that's going to be Donald, to discuss new security agreement, which, among other things, provide for a rollback of NATO on its eastern border. Now, this is reported by the Financial Times, citing unnamed sources close to the Kremlin. It is claimed that the main goal of Vladimir and any negotiation remains the point, according to which Ukraine will never become a member of NATO, as well as guarantees that the sleeping giant-led military alliance will abandon some eastern deployments. Excuse me, guys. So Vladimir wants to change the rules of the international order so that there are no warnings to the bear. He is very concerned about what the world will look like after the biblical war. The agency quoted one of the sources as saying, he added that the Bear Gov seriously admits that Donald and his team intend to curtail NATO. And in such a changing world, anything can happen. It says here, in this regard, the author of the material recalled Donald's own statement that he understands Vladimir concerns about NATO expansion to the east and criticism of Joe for promising to accept Ukraine into the alliance, which became the reason for the armed conflict. So Donald, he agreed with Vlad that Ukraine should not be part of NATO, and that Joe wanted to just have them be members so we could put our equipment in Ukraine. And so Vladimir, he saw that from a long distance, and Vlad is like, it ain't gonna happen. And that's the reason for all this biblical war. That's the reason. Why is it that the sleeping giant want to put all these equipments in every single land that they step on? So earlier, we have EA Daily reported that movements towards a possible meeting between Vladimir and the new leader, Donald, may appear after the inauguration of the latter on January 20th. So we're going to find out, once he gets into the spotlight, we're going to find out if that 24 hours war will end or continue. My gut would tell me it's not going to end. The war is not going to end. It's not going to end. There's a possibility it might be 100 days, but you guys need to understand that you have those Europeans out there that they're going to continue this biblical war. They're not going to listen to Donald. They're going to do what they got to do. They're going to be sending money to Ukraine, and that's something that he cannot control. He could say, hey, Vlad, you know, I'm not going to be sending money, but them NATO members out there, yeah. So that's something that I cannot control. All right, give me a second here, guys. We have a breaking news updates coming out right now. And this is going to be off topic, but it's about Cali. All right, it's about Cali. Breaking Palisades event threaten Brentwood homes. Once again, the events are climbing a hillside dangerously close to houses in the Brentwood neighborhood. Once again, you have firefighters battle the blaze with water drops from overhead as residents brace for impact. Whoa, that plane is really low. Hold on, that's not a plane, that's a helicopter. I don't know if you guys could hear that. Yeah, that sounded like a helicopter. That was really low, really low. I live out here near the base, so not too far from where they do their training. But that was really low. I mean, I felt that, you know, and the window started vibrating. But I don't know if you guys heard that. 6 in the morning. You know, you could just see the training. I mean, it's a big plane, and you have all these like military soldiers jumping out of planes and parachute and stuff like that. And it happens 6 in the morning, at least twice a week. You just go out there with a cup of coffee. You see like a plane, and then 10 minutes later, there's another plane, and you know they keep training, doing that type of stuff. So I do live near a military base, which is incredible. Man. Give me a second here, guys. I want to bring this one up too. All right. So ATF is now stepping in to investigate the cause of the suspicious events going on out there in Cali. All right. All right, so it seems like this is going to be all the information for now. But again, please share the video. Make sure you give this video a big thumbs up. And please pray for the people out there. Please pray for them in California. And not only in Cali, but in every parts of the world. Alright, so this is where we are right now, guys. I'm just going to end it here. And by the way, before I forget, Persia wants to send supplies to California. Persia, Iran. They want to send supplies. They want to help when it comes to that fire. So Persia want to send pallets of supplies. Can you believe that? And again, it's not no fake stuff. All right, Mexico is stepping in. Persia, they want to send pallets, you know, with stuff. And wow, that's amazing, right? That is amazing that we are seeing something here. But again, the Sleeping Giant is not going to accept that. I know that. The Sleeping Giant is not going to accept it. So give me a second here. See, it's right here. So Persia offers to provide rescue aid towards LA. Fire relief. Wow. Alright, so that's something big. Alright, guys, I'm going to end the video here. Please share it. Thank you so much for watching. Again, for those of you that want to give a life to Christ, you can email me. My email is in the description box. Me and my wife are here to help many and to lead many to the righteous path. And that's the path of our Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. For those of you that want to send us a letter, it's a prayer request, you can send it to me, US Santiago, or my wife, Jessica Santiago, at 3432 US Highway 19, number 2, Holiday, Florida, 34691. Once again, guys, $1 a month Patreon. We get you access to our live stream every Monday. We talk about things that we cannot talk about on the platform. Also, I posted videos today. Those links will be in the comments box. Thank you so much for watching. God bless you all. Put faith and trust in Jesus Christ, for He's the only way, the truth, and the life. No one gets to the Father except through Jesus. Thank you so much for watching. Till next time later. Peace.